Hello everybody, it's Frankie Ranks here again. I'm going to give you another little lesson tutorial. These videos are geared towards the beginner guitar player. You're just starting out, you might know a few chords and you just want to know kind of some of the first things that you should be focusing on, or you just want a video to watch for a little motivation. So we're going to be working with open chords today. In the last video I talked about the finger exercise, which you all should be doing regularly. I still warm up with them. We can get into different patterns later on. But for now, just focus on simplicity, just breaking in some of the first steps here. So today we're going to work with a few different handful of open chords. We're going to focus on major chord shapes. We are going to be using our A, we're using our D chord, we're using an E chord, we're going to use the G, probably get the C in there as well. B7, which is actually a dominant 7th chord, but we're going to see if we get to that one in the video. So we're going to put these in a little group, three chords in a little progression, which is a sequence of chords, and we're going to practice them first as whole notes, just a strum, and let the chord ring, count to 4, make your chord change, okay? And then we're going to do 4 strums each and get a little rhythm going. So the first one is going to be an A, moving to a D, then we'll come back to A, and then we're going to go to the E chord, all right? You sound like this. We're going to start just quarter notes, or whole notes, I should say. We're going to count to 4. If you want to have a metronome going, giving you your count, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, I'm going to just count out loud for you now. So we're going to go 1, 2, let me give a count off. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to the D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the E, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Then we can add quarter note strums, right? Once you get comfortable. Try to make the chord changes happen right on that count number 1. 1, 2. So always think ahead of yourself of where you're going. That's going to come. Focus on your fret hand, okay? Making sure that you're making the chords properly. What I mean by that is keep your wrist forward a little bit so that you can keep a nice curve in your fingers so that you're sounding out the string. If you're muting them too much, like if you're getting something like that, it can be a hand adjustment, right? Next one, we're going to do a D to a G chord. I'm going to do the simple little 3-finger G like this for now. We'll go back to a D, and then we'll come to an A. I'm going to do it first whole notes, and then we'll go to a quarter note strum. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So D, 2, 3, 4 to G. 2, 3, 4. Back to D, 2, 3. Then we'll go to A. I'm going to add quarter notes. Here we go. 1, 2. Pinky out of the way there. Sometimes it floats out here and then it blocks your view. Okay, the next one I'm going to do, we're going to go G to a C chord. Then we're going to go to our D chord. We'll come back to C. We'll kind of mix up the pattern a little bit here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just hold on. 2. Just concentrate on the chord itself. D, 2, 3. Back to C. making a particular chord. One good tip that I like to offer my students and is what I call chord push-ups, all right? So we make the chord shape to the best you can. Get the chord. Then I want you to release the pressure in your fingers, but keep them on the strings. Just kind of stop pressing down, but you're still touching the strings, right? And then push down. Release, push down. Release, push down, right? Then we're going to try to lift our fingers up off of the fretboard and go right back into the shape. So play the chord, you lift off, right? Play the chord, lift off. Right? So you're just working, getting your fingers to drop into the chord shape. Lift them up, put them down. Lift them up, put them down. Repetition of training your fingers to be in the right shape on the fretboard, right? Okay, let's see. We got one more of these I want to present to you here. Let me just see here. So let's go. Last one is going to be E to A. We'll go back to E, and then we're going to go to this B7 shape. I'll include a little PDF either in the video or attached with the lesson so you can check out these chord shapes. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 to A. 2, 3, back to E. 2, 3, and then go B7. 2, 3. I'll add quarter notes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, working on these open chords, working on your finger exercises, and then you'll be up and running, and you'll be getting ready to add rhythm and starting to play riffs and so much more. This is just the very beginning. Again, these are designed for the beginner student in mind that might need a little bit of encouragement and a little bit of help on ways of how to start putting these shapes together. All right, till next time, keep practicing.